Welcome back. This is the channel where you learn by watching reality. You're about to find out what happens when things get completely out of hand.
What you are about to see is unbelievable. Emergency landings of small planes on highways are dramatic events that, although they seem straight out of an action movie, happen with a surprising frequency in various parts of the world, especially in the United States. Pilots have to dodge power lines, overpasses, and road signs in a split second. The most impressive part of all this is that everything worked out. The pilot managed to pull off the near impossible, and it all ended well. If you agree with this, leave a quick like down below, just so I know. The building collapsed as a result of a strong earthquake that struck the southern part of the country. The tremor was so intense that it caused structural damage to several buildings and highways in the region. Fortunately, everyone evacuated before it happened, and everyone was safe. This is one of the most impressive videos I've ever seen. Look at these people. The two people in the image were crossing the bridge when they felt the structure creak and start to give way. They ran back toward the safe bank and managed to escape by a fraction of a second before the entire span plunged into the river. This next video is one of those that makes your stomach drop. Watch. I'm sure that after this situation, this man got home and said how much he loves his family. This serves as a warning about areas near train tracks. This man may have lost his vehicle, but he gained a second chance at life. Rockfalls are a natural geological process, but they can be accelerated by several factors. Basically, rocks fall when the forces holding them together or anchoring them to a slope are overcome by the force of gravity. This is the ultimate proof that our lives depend on seconds and millimeters. This man's guardian angel deserves a raise. Safari trips are incredible, sometimes a little too much. A 6-ton elephant is capable of doing unimaginable things. See it from another angle. The event took place on March 7th, 2026. The sinkhole reached impressive proportions, measuring about 15 meters long, 10 meters wide, and 3.5 meters deep. Fortunately, everyone was fine. By a matter of seconds, the truck managed to cross the bridge, which had weakened due to the massive volume of water underneath the structure. This is also a very lucky man. This was the impressive moment when a concrete road cracks and slides down a hill almost entirely intact, even causing the 20-kilometer-per-hour speed limit sign to topple over.
Hair dryers are high-wattage appliances, usually between 1,500 watts and 2,200 watts, that generate a massive amount of heat. Any failure in airflow or the electrical components can easily turn them into a hazard. A lithium-ion battery, likely from an electric bicycle or scooter, inside a locker or a battery charging and swapping station, caused this situation. This type of incident has become increasingly frequent worldwide due to the popularization of light electric vehicles, especially in major urban centers in countries like the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada. These close encounters happen primarily in areas where urban growth and nature tourism have encroached on the bear's natural habitat. The regions with the highest records of such meetings are California and Washington in the United States. The force of a furious bull is one of the most impressive and terrifying demonstrations of power in the animal kingdom. These animals combine a colossal mass with impressive acceleration, resulting in a damage capacity equivalent to that of a mid-sized vehicle in motion. The image shows the spectacular collapse of the famous ice arch at the Perito Moreno Glacier. This phenomenon is an impressive cyclical natural process that occurs due to specific dynamic and hydraulic factors. They say the chance of getting struck by lightning is very rare. This man came very close to doing something rare. Yeah, maybe it's not that rare after all. This time it was so strong that the tree split completely in half. Running water from a river or the sea washes away the soil, sand, and rocks around and beneath the foundation of a bridge's central pier, a process known as bridge scour. Without a solid base to support the weight of the arch, the pier settles by millimeters or centimeters. Because an arch relies on absolute rigidity, even the slightest shifting of the foundation completely alters the distribution of forces, creating severe tension points that snap the concrete instantly. This happens when large masses of ice accumulated on the surface of frozen lakes, seas, or rivers are pushed toward the shoreline, encroaching upon the beach and dry land. This scene shows an impressive tremor. The water moving in the pool contrasts with the power of nature. This was the collapse of part of an artificial snow wall created by snowplows clearing roads after heavy snowfalls onto a tourist van, a Force Tempo Traveler model. The roof and side of the vehicle were hit by the massive block of compacted snow and ice. The occupants of the vehicle, tourists and the driver, were quickly rescued, and miraculously, everyone was okay.
Go back, Jan! Go back!
In these geographical areas, the dry soil and urban infrastructure cannot always absorb the colossal volume of rain that falls in just a few minutes, channeling water from the valleys, wadis, directly onto paved streets and courtyards like a rushing river. The people seen near the vehicle managed to retreat to safety in time, resulting only in severe property damage to the vehicle swept away by the force of the water. You're going to be amazed by this footage.
The footage captures the exact moment of a large-scale energy release test conducted in the desert in the last century. What we see in the scene is the pure physics of an ultra-high-intensity reaction. In the millisecond the reaction occurs, a monumental amount of thermal energy, heat, is released in an extremely confined space. The surrounding air is instantly heated to millions of degrees. This superheating causes the air itself to transform into luminous plasma, creating this massive, glowing sphere that rapidly expands. This was just a safe test, and everyone was fine.
Imagine being on a road, and suddenly the largest feline in the world appears right in front of you. If this happens, find safe shelter immediately.
Always stay alert when driving on roads near mountains like this. This process is a masterpiece of civil engineering and applied physics, designed to make a monumental structure collapse in on itself in just a few seconds in a completely predictable way and without causing any surrounding damage. To ensure total safety and approval on content platforms, engineering utilizes a rigorous scientific method divided into fundamental steps. Check out some massive examples. And when I say massive, I mean massive.
This thing is literally 3 football fields away from me. I just find the nursery room. But man, that thing goes clear up in the sky.
This type of footage, showing perfectly defined snake-like funnels, usually goes viral quickly on the internet. One of the most famous real-life cases identical to this spiral shape occurred in the Plains Corridor of the United States, such as in Colorado and Texas. Fortunately, everyone near the situation was okay. The force of the detonation that generated this massive column of water was so gigantic that the United States Geological Survey, USGS, recorded the impact on the seafloor. This beautiful image captures a fascinating geological phenomenon known as an effusive eruption, characterized by the formation of spectacular fountains of molten rock or lava fountains. Unlike events that project large columns of gray ash high into the atmosphere, this type of activity stands out for the continuous, glowing, and fluid flow of magmatic material emerging directly from the Earth's mantle. The Hawaiian archipelago in the United States is the world's most famous natural laboratory for studying effusive eruptions. Although Canada is known for its glacial landscapes, the western region of the country, in British Columbia, is home to several dormant volcanic complexes. Despite having no active volcanic activity in its current mainland territory, the United Kingdom plays a global leadership role in geological science. Renowned British universities, such as Oxford and Cambridge, manage state-of-the-art satellite monitoring systems that detect thermal anomalies anywhere on the globe. destruction. This is the exact moment of a controlled implosion of a large residential building made of masonry and reinforced concrete. This process is one of the most complex operations in civil engineering, designed to bring down massive structures in urban areas quickly, cleanly, and above all, with extreme safety for the surrounding neighborhood. This is a classic and highly dangerous mistake that happens due to a physical phenomenon known as thermal shock. Check out these incredible ocean experiences, featuring rare encounters with the largest aquatic animals, like the humpback whale. Truly unforgettable experiences.
I got that on film, I think.
Well, that was our funniest part.
As they say, the working man doesn't get a single day of peace. I don't think it's a good idea to take a selfie with the world's largest feline. And running into it in the middle of the road at night probably isn't very fun either. If a bear messes with you, pray. Though this one is a bit out of shape. Even so, always be very cautious.
Gina bear.
So chunky. I'm sorry. Oh, there's one too. They're everywhere.
Holy f***. Holy oh my god.
Oh my god!
You tried to open my door!
Dude! Wait, that rolled down? Oh my god! Oh my god! Peter, lock it! Lock it! Holy lock it!
Believe me, he knows how to open the door. Another piece of advice I'll give you is, if a colossal 6-ton animal runs toward you, find the safest place possible. Another animal you should be cautious of is the wild bison, often called buffalo in North America, which is the largest land mammal on the American continent. Despite its colossal size and heavy appearance, it has a dynamic, complex, and surprisingly agile behavior.
Yes, you did.
Another animal that needs no introduction is the crocodile, the animal with the strongest jaw on the planet. If you encounter one, just back away.
Get angry, that big croc.
Il est vraiment tout petit, tout petit. Oh putain. Il est tout petit, tout petit.
C'est pas mal quand même.
Et tu remarques qu'il a traversé, il n'y avait pas de voiture.
Et ça y est, il est parti. Adieu, là, il est...
The moose seemed to want to race the car. And believe me, this animal reaches an impressive speed. Having a rhino running toward you is scary enough on its own, but a rhino with a horn that size is downright terrifying. Just an ostrich taking a stroll around town.
Probably going to close my window soon. Hello? You're not going to attack me, are you?
The moose just wanted to collect the toll that is rightfully his.